I'd like to welcome you to this session of the Wednesday Wellness Seminars. We're here beginning, and I want to, before as we begin, just to give thanks to those of you that will make it today. I know we're at the beginning of phase of what we call our campaign to raise awareness right here in the heart of the community and beyond. And just to begin, I just want to say our mission here as part of really raising awareness and also bringing forward what I would call information that can help people to transform their lives. Today we have an opportunity to look at something that is very important to us. But before we begin, we're just going to give thanks to our beloved ancestors, to give thanks to those who went before us and who continue to actually help us in this journey to what I would call create a path where we can actually move forward and remember who we are, but more importantly, come into harmony with who we are. When you use a singing bowl, basically just to really harmonize our energy, and really remember that this sound is also part of the healing sounds of the universe. It's about harmonizing with who you are. It's about you understanding that everything we're doing has a frequency. Everything we're doing has energy. Everything we're doing carries a sense of force and also alignment. So we're going to call forth the energy of all those great ones who've gone before us to be here with us. We want to start with the great Imhotep. And we say Ashe. We want to start with the people who are like Tutankhamun, Akhenaten, Cleopatra. We want to also rise up Queen Anne of the Maroons. We also want to rise up Ella Fitzgerald. I want to also rise up Tut, as well as also all those who were part of what we call the lineage of pharaohs and who ruled in ancient Egypt. I also want to remember the ancient civilizations of Timbuktu, the Ugandan kingdom, the kingdom of Zimbabwe, the Ashanti kingdom, one of all the great kingdoms which span the whole of Africa and beyond. And here we are today talking about wellness, but in our journey, one of the things we also want to remember and share with ourselves is that the journey begins with us. The journey begins with you, because you're the one who is in the physical body who is going to be able to partake and share in your well-being. What we have today is a program talking about antioxidants, and also my colleague will be talking about the power of detoxing the body, mind and spirit. My journey begins with the fact that I was working alongside Professor Ssali, looking into the area of nutrition and well-being, and I spent 8 years working with him. And in that journey I saw, obviously he was researching both Western and traditional medicine, and during that journey I learned a lot about what he was doing in terms of nutrition, research, also helping the body to heal itself, and his focus on really were treating AIDS patients at the time, who in Uganda were losing up to close to nearly about, they were digging mass graves at the time, in the sense that a lot of people were actually crossing over as a result of this condition. Even up to today, you have 80% of the world's cases in sub-Saharan Africa. And it was this beginning of research that Professor Ssali went into discovering a range of products that we have on the store there called Mariandina, which help to boost the immune system, give you energy, repair body cells and tissues. And he started this work because he realized that the world was looking for a treatment for a condition called HIV/AIDS, and there was no treatment worldwide that was actually being sought out or found. So he went into his own research in 1988 and came up with this range of products that we have there, which contain over 99 different antioxidants. Now, in today's world, the natural world is moving towards antioxidants and also using what we call the natural way of treating the body. And I want to start with what we call holistic wellness through nutritional balance and emotional awareness. What we're going to be really talking about today is the power of antioxidants to heal the body and to really help us to understand how the body works, and also how we can actually benefit from these antioxidants. I want to start with one thing, is that everybody at any point in time wants to feel well. Again, we're all looking to feel good within ourselves. We're all looking to feel a state where we are in a state where our systems are actually able to heal themselves. Our systems are being built in such a way that they've got an intelligent, self-built, self-healing program inside of them that is running. And that is about maintaining balance. And it is also about us realizing that there is this process of ease or disease. And we're a magnet. That's why I put that there. We're attracting our health, our well-being, our sense of ease just by the fact that we can think ourselves into wellness, we can imagine ourselves into wellness, we can also visualize ourselves into wellness. Now today what we're seeing is that we are, among our people, we're seeing more people are crossing over as a result of diabetes, high blood pressure, conditions such as arthritis, prostate cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, many conditions of this nature, many other conditions like lupus, which are termed as autoimmune diseases. Now, in these autoimmune diseases, you find that the immune system is not functioning as it's supposed to function. And the immune system is the key healing component to the body. Before we go anywhere, one of the questions that we want to ask ourselves in the very beginning, which was asked in the ancient world, which is every man or woman has to find out how to know themselves. Who are they? Who am I? And why am I here? And where did I come from? These are part of what we call the ancient work of really journeying into knowledge of self. And this is part of our awakening that we're facing today. One of the things I put there is that we are all having what they call a process of getting to know ourselves as the connected self within ourselves. And also at the same time, the fact that everything is interconnected, everything is interrelated, everything is interwoven, everything is part of this great whole that we call life expressing out there and also within us. Now, in this sense, what I also want to start off with is that they're not victims of villains. There's only co-creation. There's no accidents or coincidence, meaning that everything that we're doing at any point in time is helping us to really take responsibility for our health and well-being. We can't start blaming anybody else, says they're doing it, or they're causing me not to be well, or that's the reason why I can't be myself, or they're causing disease. No, it's about taking full responsibility and understanding that you are owning your system is about taking 100% responsibility for who you are. And what is wholeness? Wholeness is health. Wholeness is all-encompassing, all-inclusive, all-embracing, all-accepting, all-knowing. But at the same time, there's a sense of non-judgmentalism, because a lot of what is happening is that we are also realizing today that it's a state of being that we are all moving into. Our wellness is so important in terms of the fact that it is about resonating with the essence of who you are. But there is that your health, we hear so many words say your health is your wealth, or you are what you eat, or you know what, as a man or woman thinketh, so he said, so is he or she. And the father of medicine said to us, let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Today what we're seeing is that our medicine is now a cocktail of chemicals, and also our food has also become a cocktail of chemicals. And at the end of the day, that we're not just what we eat, but it's what we assimilate. Okay? Because sometimes we could be eating the best of foods and we're not digesting it properly, or we could be eating the best of foods, but our body is actually not detoxified properly enough to really have the proper absorption, or the liver's not working properly, or the kidneys not functioning properly, or the lungs are not functioning properly. So all these systems of the body help us to create what we call equilibrium in the body. And this is where we're looking today at one of the key systems in the body, which is the immune system. And our immune system is so important because not only is it key to our well-being, but it is also very important in the fact that it is able to help us to actually repair the body, regenerate the body, but more importantly, if you are suffering from a poor diet, or stress, or exposure to toxins, or then your immune system is not going to be functioning at optimum level. You'll be catching a lot of colds, you'll be finding that you're feeling tired most of the time, you're finding that you're the one who's always having a running nose, or having running cough all the time, or you're constantly in a state of, you know, people who never get well, they never have a day when they're completely well. They're either suffering from a pain in the neck, pain in this, pain in the discomfort here, spleen is nagging, or I can't get out of bed. This is all the time, all year round. So we have to think about this. The Creator has given us the immune system as a gift. And we've got to know that the immune system is solely dependent on us to really look at some of the things that sometimes happens where our immune system becomes what we call compromised. And this is what I was talking about earlier, when your immune system becomes impaired. Your wounds don't heal properly. Or you find that when you cut yourself, it takes ages for you to heal. Or you find that you're having repeated infections or inflammation around the system. So all these things are helping us to understand that the immune system has a way of adapting to the environment. Your body is constantly in communion with the environment all the time. And every time we remember that your body's ability to respond and adapt to the environment is the most important thing. When there's pollen coming into the environment, what happens? We sneeze, or if somebody's got hay fever, they have a running nose, or we have a situation where somebody cannot cope with the environment and change. Some people, not everybody gets hay fever, but some people do. So what does that mean? Is our immune system cannot actually function as it was meant to design to. So it is being compromised or it's lacking something. Now, you find that the same thing can happen in a way where our systems are also, like in the case of lupus, you find the immune system is attacking itself. Any autoimmune condition, analgesic, or whatever they can give you out there in terms of allopathic medicine. Now, this is a process where we're coming into a sense is that with this immune system working correctly, your body will be in harmony with itself and you'll be able to repair and regenerate itself better. Today what we're saying is that not only is the immune system protecting us in so many ways, but we are also realizing that our system is producing byproducts of cell metabolism. Every time you are moving, breathing, and doing everything that you're doing, you're producing byproducts of cell metabolism. So how is it that we are not able to really, the byproducts will be something like called free radicals, okay? And the free radicals need antioxidants, okay? You probably heard of the word antioxidants. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants play a key role in our health and well-being. In fact, you could not survive a single day on this planet without antioxidants. And I'm saying that in the sense that you hear the word antioxidant, but it means a lot of things. So the fruits and vegetables in are filled with antioxidants. You have antioxidants in the form of herbs, minerals, trace minerals. All these are powerful antioxidants. They help the body to mop up what we call these free radicals. And every time we're having cellular metabolism, you're getting over 50 trillion cells in your body, all working continuously, producing energy. Now, what is important is to realize that our systems are constantly in a constant state of repair. But what is even more important is that your immunity began right from the moment of birth. From the moment of conception, that's where your immunity begins. Whether you breastfed or not, that has an effect on your immunity. Now, you find that for some people, if they have not been breastfed properly, later on in life, they have a poor immunity because then they are the people who are constantly having what they call reliant on medication or even constantly sick, because the very first milk, the colostrum, which is coming from the breast milk, the first 2 weeks of breastfeeding is what reinforces your immunity for the rest of your life. But here today we are in a situation where we have adopted a Western lifestyle where people are being pushed away into what we call less time for breastfeeding, and also they've been pushed away into a state where they cannot actually energize their systems through the mother. The mother not only is providing breast milk, but she's providing energy, bonding with the child. So a lot of sometimes what we feel is that our mothers and mother and child sometimes lose out on the bonding capacity of the early breastfeeding. And it's very important for us to realize that breast milk is rich in antibodies, again, defending the body. Today what we're also realizing that the immune system is not just, it's everywhere on the body, okay? It's something that is spread in the spleen, the tonsils, and people that when somebody's removed your tonsils, or they remove your appendicitis, or they take care of, all these things are created to put everything in place. So every time we're removing parts of our bodies, we're actually compromising our body's ability to heal the body, to regenerate the body, and also to repair the body. So one of the things that we're realizing is that if your lymph system is actually not functioning properly, it's going to compromise your immune system. If your system is actually in a state where it is having too much uric acid inside of it, it's also compromising. If you have what they call mercury fillings in your teeth, that is also compromised because mercury is leaking into your teeth and also leaking into your system, and you're getting slow mercury poisoning.